Hey folks, thanks for tuning in here. It is the Techie Tattooer here, and today we're going to go over why your artist wants to use a rose for your cover-up. So, I had a client hit me up, and this is the existing tattoo she's got, and she actually likes the tattoo overall, but she wants to get rid of some of the swirls and touch everything up, kind of clean all the line work up and whatnot, repack the blacks, etc., etc. So that's what we're going to do. And I am using this example. Again, this is the export video feature in Procreate that I am just going ahead and doing a voiceover like always, or like usual, whatever. And awesome things about roses is you can push and pull and skew the petals any old way you need in order to cover a plethora, a bunch of different shapes. And so, as you can see, as I'm drawing my first set of line work here, I have started a new layer, I'm drawing on top, and testing out the basic shapes that I want the rose to be so that I can cover up those swirls and use them as the shadow of the base part of a specific petal. I started with the one layer, now I've got the second layer, and I'm refining it down and making sure that I am just, using the existing shapes as much as possible, while at the same time distracting from them to create a whole new image over the top. And that's kind of that balancing act when you're doing a cover-up, is using the old shapes for the dark space, and then doing what you can to draw attention to the new negative space you're creating. What you just saw me do there was take the rose image, mirror it, and use it for the left side to make sure I have a quote-unquote symmetrical outline, as it were, or a balanced shape to kind of give that symmetrical feel. So I will actually draw in those three leaves on that outer left side and hopefully balance everything out. And even though I'm not using a symmetrical design, I am still having a balanced design. I used a stamp pack skull that I traced over, and I love stamp packs, get stamp packs, use them, but as you saw, I didn't trace the skull exactly. I put my own style to it, I made my own changes, and you'll want to do that once you develop your own style, or as you develop your own style. And right now, I'm just adding little asymmetrical elements to balance the overall design. As you can see from the lower petals, I'm trying to create like a little V shape so that we've got a nice kind of chevron shape overall with the design. Right now, I just created a crack in the skull so that we can have the tail of the P poke out. What that serves twofold. One, or tail of the Y, it makes it so that the Y stands out and is still a nice swoopy shape, but also it makes it so I don't have to pack as much dark colors in that top part of the skull, and will help the overall design flow instead of making it look like a really dark cover-up. I'm basing out or blocking out black petals in the rose so that I can have a darker design in those few areas without having the rose be too dark. So these are kind of like cheats that you can do once you get used to designing a cover-up, is using as little black as possible and spreading those black areas out so that you don't have big dark swaths, just big patches of black. As you can see, I am actually redoing the existing line work, and with every iteration that I've done of the rose, I've added more detail, pushed it out a little bit more. I broke up some of the outer shape language of the rose to give it a little bit more open space and have some more gaps in it. And right now I'm just going through, refining the design, and I will, for this design, this is why I'm using it as an example, do a full color version. I don't normally do this for all clients. This is just a specific client. She's been super rad. Be rad to your tattoo artist, and they will go above and beyond for you, or they should anyway. That's how you know you found the right artist. And as an artist, that's how you know you found the right client. And this is it. This is the color scheme we're going to go for. She really kind of wanted to go for a more natural, evil-looking skull, so we go with a pretty rose and a super dark, evil skull. And that's what we've got, folks. I actually messed up a little bit on the design there, and that swoopy P actually needs to go over that one leaf there in the middle at the top, but whatever. You guys get the idea. These are fixes that will happen in real time as I do the tattoo on her. But that's it, folks. That's why your tattoo artist is going to want to use a rose, because they are amazing for doing cover-ups. You can't go wrong with them. Maybe not everybody's super into it, but roses, panthers, grim reapers, there's a reason we default to those things. American traditional eagles with the black wings and the black bodies, it helps. So yeah, if you're a client or potential client watching this video, work with your artist. They're there to actually make sure you get the best art possible. So they may have very different ideas from you for what should be used as a cover-up. And if you're an artist, do what you can to communicate the whys that you're bringing in a different idea than theirs, because informed clients are happy clients. Thanks for watching, folks. Have a great day.